Okay, so, alright. I do have one complaint of the Blade 330S. Well, actually, I have a couple of complaints really in this video. And they're just really minor things, like nothing's really, nothing's really that bad, or I think it's just my model more specifically. So right there, as you can see where I'm poking with the wrench, with the Allen key, that's the drive belt for the tail. Now if you look, if I bring the camera in close enough, you can see, focus, come on, focus, you can see that it is touching the other side. See, there's the other side of the belt right behind it. Now, the Blade says you should be able to push this in about halfway between the width of the tail boom. And I keep adjusting it to that. However, I noticed that it seems like almost every flight, it probably loosens up. So I don't know if the screws are, so if I bring the helicopter around, lay it on its side here. So I don't know if these 4 screws are not in tight enough, but things, you can only get them so tight before they start to strip out. I'd like to put a hex head on there. Hex heads don't seem to strip out as easy as these Phillips do. And the other thing that I noticed is, after I did a servo I had to recalibrate the servos, because the other day when I came in for a landing, it was a nice smooth landing, and I was about to spool down the rotor blades, and I think the helicopter had just touched the ground, and I noticed it started to want to bank right really hard. Alright, so I was like, okay, well that's just odd. Maybe the battery's a little low. So I unplugged that battery, give it a minute, and turn the transmitter off. Then I turn the transmitter back on, plug in a new battery, and it still wants to do it. So I'm like, alright, that's not supposed to happen. And so I recalibrated the servos, and it was leveled the swash plate. Of course, it's not level right now as we look at it, but trust me, when the battery plugs in, it does turn itself level. Which before I recalibrated it, I noticed the swash plate was not leveled. So I did have to do that to the helicopter. I've had to do this a couple of times, and I don't know why in the review I didn't mention this, but well, I think it was because I kind of filmed it late at night, and I was probably just a little tired. That could be it, maybe. But the other thing I noticed about it is I've got a way higher head speed right now in stability mode after I recalibrated it, and I didn't think the head speed seems like it's the head speed that it's supposed to have in Idle Up 2, which is the full 3D mode. Oh, like that thing's cranking out some RPM now. You know, like way more than I think it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't have a digital readout on what the rotor head speed is, but it seems to be going a lot faster than it's supposed to be. And as far as that's really my only complaints about it. I do have one other little thing. So on the transmitter, I noticed that the manual says there's supposed to be a flight battery indicator light, which is these 3 dots. But I noticed those 3 dots, they turn on when the transmitter first powers on, and then they shut off. And when I plug the helicopter battery in, they don't even indicate the helicopter has a full battery. And that's using the Spectrum Smart battery, which is right here. Came with the yep, this is the one that came with the helicopter, and I can always tell because of that right there. That was something I did, not something from Horizon Hobby. It was an accident. Oh well. And that's really my only complaints that I have about the helicopter at the moment. But it seems like that motor should not be turning out that much speed. If you guys know how to fix that with the Ready to Fly transmitter, or if anybody does know how to fix it with the Ready to Fly transmitter, please be sure to comment down below. Also, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And don't be afraid to give this video a like or a thumbs down if you didn't like it. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.